You know, I've never heard of anything like a hidden door in this temple.
We've got to trust in her, Ashley.
Please forgive me for surprising you. Could you please put your sword away? I do not intend to fight you.
My goodness! A young Featherfolk!
My name is Ioshua. You must be Ashley, hero of the demonic wars. It is an honor to meet you.
Oh, stop it. I'm not that amazing.
All right. In that case, Ashley, could I request your assistance? I believe I have found a hidden door up above this wall.
Can we trust you on that?
Yes. There's a large boulder blocking the door, and regrettably, I lack the strength to move it.
Well, let me see it! This might be a bit tricky for a one-armed old man like me.
Can you move it?
Well, just watch.
Wow! You did it! Thank you so much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go on ahead.
He's gone.
He sure is.
That young man looks like a symbology user to me, but I'm not sure he's safe by himself. Now then, the old tales say the Eye of Truth is stored in the deepest, most remote part of the entire temple.
So we just have to explore as deep inside as we can then, right?
You got it. I can't help but be concerned for that Featherfolk we ran into, though. He seemed to be in a bit of a rush, but I hope he's not completely unaware of the danger he's exposing himself to.
Well, I don't want to see him die helplessly in here. Let's go find him.
I second that.
Look out!
Give us a little fun, huh?
That was way too fast!
Too weak!
Ioshua?
We gotta help him!
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad!
What a pain!
Explosive kick! Palm! Guess it really was that simple.
That was a close call.
Thank you all so much.
I don't know if I would call you courageous or not, but I do know that wise is certainly not the word I'm looking for. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself now? It's going to get a lot rougher from here on in.
Well, I'm looking for my sister. We have been separated since childhood. I somehow managed to survive being thrown off a cliff, but my parents were killed, and they took away my sister. I don't even know if she's dead or alive. I can never forget it. I can't get it out of my mind. That overwhelming sense of doom, that shield with the crimson seal. There couldn't be more than one of those in the world.
A shield with a crimson seal?
You know him?
No. I shouldn't say more until I'm sure of it.
Oh, I see.
You must be searching for the Eye of Truth, so you can find your sister and her kidnappers. Would you mind traveling with us?
Oh, of course not. In fact, I'd love to.
Oh, what a pain!
I'm ready to fight!
That was way too
challenge
fast.
at all!
Whoa!
Look out! Is there no way around this?
Freeze!
I do not wish to
It's
fight,
over?
even if that makes me a hypocrite. Can we just leave these alone?
Charge!
Cure all!
That was
Weak.
way too fast.
Too weak!
I suppose battle is the only way.
Give us a little fun, huh?
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! wish to fight.
Over?
Even if that makes me a hypocrite.
Oh, what a pain!
I'm ready to fight!
Freeze!
Well, I'd say
It's
that's
over?
worth 10 out of 10.
I can feel the power flowing!
I'm ready to fight!
This ought to be a good fight. Let's go!
Freeze!
Let's go!
No challenge at all!
I wonder if this should make me happy. We've been surrounded!
We're surrounded!
Double slash!
Me
Double slash!
Freeze! Cure! Light!
Explosive!
Cure!
We need that!
Double slash!
Explosive
Freeze!
kick! Explosive!
Double slash!
Magnum! Tornado!
Was this truly a necessary battle?
I think this is as far as the temple goes.
Certainly seems like the appropriate place.
What's with this wave of energy I feel here? Judging by the technology in this room, it practically looks like it's from our own world. Maybe a bit different, but there still shouldn't be anything like this on Rogue.
She's right. The entire room's filled with some sort of force.
Are you all right?
Oh, what happened?
Leave this chamber at once. There is nothing here for the cruel and selfish.
You don't have to be so hard on them, do you? Would you be able to return from whence you came, to your homes in Roke, and to those in another world?
How do you know that? Well, come on, look at you two. Your temporal axes have been sealed off from the rest of the world. I mean, you're sticking out like a sore thumb.
Ugh, stop talking like that. Why must you keep borrowing bad habits from people?
Are you the runes? The original inhabitants of this land?
You know them?
I know of them. This is the first time I've ever met one in person, though.
Huh? Color me impressed. If anyone's aware of us at all, it's usually just as the source of all magic.
I have come in search of my sister. We've been separated from each other. If you see that as selfish, I'm afraid there is nothing more I can say. But I promise you, I hide nothing in my heart. I come to you with my soul laid bare.
She's not here.
I hear of an Eye of Truth that allows the bearer to see anything he desires. Are you saying you do not have it?
The Eye of Truth? Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
The legend's still being passed down.
Sounds like the story's drifted a little, though.
We have nothing like that in this chamber. But you are on a search of your own, are you not? Old visitors from another world?
Yes.
For someone the same as you?
Yes. A man and a woman.
That we should be able to handle. If they are someplace where magic exists, we can feel the dimensional conflicts their temporal axes give off.
You can?
Just do not disturb this place any longer. That is our sole request. A land blanketed in fallen leaves. I feel a disturbance in one of the towns there.
A land blanketed in fallen leaves? That must be the Van Kingdom.
We've kept our end of the agreement. Now you must never come here again.
Guess we'll have to head for the Van Kingdom then.
Seems that way.
That was a bit of a detour, but I think it was helpful for us.
I think so too. And now we know where Millie and the captain are. More or less.
Indeed. I am glad to hear they're safe and sound in the Van Kingdom. Now we just have to hurry over and find them.
Sounds good to me.
To Van, then!
Right. And what about you?
I will continue my search for my sister. I bid you farewell, then.
Wait! What do you think about coming with us?
I do not think I'd be anything but a burden to you.
No, Ioshua, you would be a tremendous help to us.
Your convictions are strong and persistent. I can feel them. They are impossible for me to ignore. I am traveling to avenge my sister. This means I will have to fight sometime, and I may have to involve you. Are you still sure you want me to join you? All right. Then let us travel together. I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Let's head for the Van Kingdom. Wait, speaking of which, how are we supposed to get there?
Over in Trop, there should be a ship that sails for Ekdart. We'll need to travel southwest to get there. That'll be the starting leg of our trip. We need to reach Sylvaland first.
Then let's head for the port. That light! What's that?
What in the world?
Was that a meteoroid?
That wasn't the Celestial ship just now, was it?
The Celestial ship?
Oh,
Judging by the path of that light, I believe it hit the Muon continent.
It might be a good idea to check it out. I'm curious about what happened.
I'd really like to see it. Let's go.
Wonderful.
I think what we just witnessed was the landfall of the Celestial ship.
The Celestial ship?
Yeah, it fell from the sky long, long ago, according to the legends. They called it the Celestial ship, but no one had any idea where it came from. It landed north of Kratos, a giant, strange metal thing shaped like a ship. I think that's what we saw just now.
Interesting. Let's head for port then. We can try to find someone willing to take us to Portsmouth from there. Oh my.
This is the place! And this is how it looked! No doubt about it, this is the Celestial ship. The one I know is barely recognizable anymore, but it's definitely the same thing I'm looking at here.
This is the Celestial ship? It's not a Lizonian craft. It's not from Earth either. So that leaves just one option.
Is something wrong, Elia?
Oh, no. It's just that I think this ship is from the third party we heard about. There aren't any crew left on the scene. They must already be off in search of Asmodeus. We need to act fast.
Sounds like it.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but this ship resembles an Earth vessel in several ways.
Come to think of it, when my parents were killed and I was thrown off a cliff, there was someone there who saved my life.
Oh, really? So if it weren't for him, you wouldn't be here right now.
That's right. There was no way I could have survived the fall I had otherwise.
So where does he live now?
He lives in an area within Mount Ekdart, over to the west, assuming he's still there, of course.
Well, we might as well pay a visit then. You haven't seen him for a while, have you? I bet he'd be overjoyed.
Are you sure it'd be all right? I'd certainly appreciate it, but I hope you don't mind taking the detour.